today another one exercise of ortho questions we are going to solve. So such kind of question will be asked. Narration will be same as usual. That is, figure shows pictorial view of an object in the direction of x. Draw its front view image, its front view, its top view, and respective side view. Here in this case, your left hand, just stand hand in hand in this way. The left hand is busy for construction of its front view. So naturally, right hand side view is the expected end view or profile view or side view. Okay. So accordingly now you have to observe this figure in the direction of x. So length and height you are going to get. Length by height. Length is how much? 100. Height is how much? 100. So first point is finding out overall maximum length, width and height of the object by observing the figure. So length how much we have got? 100. Height is 100. And width, in this direction of side we just you have to sum up all the segments. First segment is 40 of this element. Second, middle this cylindrical part 40 plus 25. Again last this right extreme plate 25. So 40 plus 25 plus 25. All the three segments you have to sum up. So in all 90 mm is its overall maximum width. So accordingly LWH we have noted down. Second point is which kind of side view is expected. Just now we have discussed left hand is busy for its front view. So naturally right hand side view is the expected solution of side view from this construction, from this exercise. Third, overall areas of all the respective views, that is front view area what it needs L by H, top view what it needs L by W, and its right hand side view naturally it is requiring only width and height. So accordingly we will just note down front view area, top view area and right hand side view area. Front view requires L by H, top view L by W, and ultimately RHSV W by H. Just put all the figures. L by H, length is how much? 100. Width is, height is 100. So just put here 100 by 100 is the area for front view. Similarly top view, length by W, W is 90, length is 100, 100 by 90, and ultimately width by height, that is the desired or required area for side view, that is how much? W by H, 90 by 100. Okay, so all the three essential points we have noted down. First point is finding overall maximum LWH. Second point, which kind of side view, that also we should mention there, though we know we should mention there. Third one is noting down all the respective areas, front view area, top view area, right hand side area. Now accordingly we should run further. Okay, move for further procedure. Very next step, what is that? Just we should construct long HRL, that is horizontal reference line. Long HRL, horizontal reference line, XY we have constructed. Similarly VRL also you have to construct. So just first of all look over here, front view and top view, both the areas are 100 by 100, 100 by 90, almost all the three areas are as good as same. So centrally we can construct HRL as well as VRL. Okay, so exactly somewhere here vertical midline I can construct for showing its vertical reference line, that is VRL. So X1 O Y1 is vertical reference line, XOY is horizontal reference line, and again by first angle method of projection we are going to construct. So vertical plane will be above the XY line, horizontal plane will be below the XY line. But prior to that, we should decide where which view we should construct. Means 4 parts are here. Just now we should come over here first of all. Before placing the plots, deciding where which figure should be drawn, we should come to point number 2, that is RHSV. So in case of first angle method projection, right hand side you should be drawn on left of the front view. Right hand side you should be drawn on left of the front view. Means unless and until we should construct front view, we can't say left of the front view. So this space is reserved for front view, this space is reserved for right hand side view. So by default one should construct front view image here and top view image here. Means one should write vertical plane here and horizontal plane here, as because front view by default we are going to construct our vertical plane, top view over horizontal plane, and this plane is nothing but profile plane. The quadrant is like this. Profile plane we have tilted through 90 degrees in this way, as well as horizontal plane, for the sake of convenience, we have tilted through 90 degrees. All the 3 planes we have brought in a single green board plane, we can say. Okay, so front view image will be here, top view image will be here. Now next step is constructing now areas or these plots 100 by 100, 100 by 90 and 90 by 100 we should fit here. For that what you have to do, very next step is parallel to HRL and parallel to VRL at a distance of 20 to 25 mm, 2 construction lines we should construct in this way, only over VP and HP. No need to construct this line over profile plane, as because automatically the same distance will be carried forward by using compass. So separately don't maintain the distance over profile plane, automatically the same distance will be carried forward by default while projecting top view projections over profile plane. Automatically the same distance will be maintained. So only over VP and HP construction lines we have considered this distance. Any distance you can maintain, 15, 20, 20 as per your available space. Okay, so these construction lines have intersected at these points. So these are the starting points for projecting length on this side and height here. Length will be carried forward, so naturally length will be here on this line you are going to get. And similarly separately now from here you have to mark width at the lower side from this dot. Starting points for projecting, for marking length, height, similarly length and width. Okay, that one should keep in mind. Now accordingly, now length is how much? 100 by 100. Okay, so that 100 by 100, first of all by scale only, no more approximation. One should use all the geometrical tools or instruments which are available in your compass box properly. Okay, so 100 by 100, approximately I will take this much as 100. By scale only, correctly 100 mm you have to mark over your sketchbook or your drawing sheet on which we are going to construct this exercise, complete this exercise. So 100 by 100, this area is ready for me for front image. What I will do, similarly the same projection I will extend it down, as because at once both the areas, both the plots of front view and top view we are going to construct here, place here. Okay, so length by height 100 by 100 we have marked. This plot is ready for construction of front view. Similarly, what is required for top view? Length by width. Now, width is how much? We have noted down, it is 90. Okay, so 90 mm width we should mark below this. So this is how much? 50. So 50 and approximately 40. So overall width will be 90 mm from here. I will mark it here. So the area required for top view, it is also ready for us now. Okay. So front view area, this is top view area. Now very next step, immediately both the areas are ready for us. We should construct line of symmetry in all the views. Line of symmetry. In front view, just see, in front view, horizontally as well as vertically, we can cut. Line of symmetry is nothing but when we will cut that object through that line, it should be converted to two identical halves. Okay. So in front view, just see here, when we will cut in this way or in this way, it will be converted into two identical halves. So two lines of symmetry, or central lines, we can construct in front view. And in top view now, when we will observe from top. Okay. In this way only we should cut, that is vertically. When we observe from top, the line of symmetry will be vertical. Horizontally we can't cut. As because after cutting horizontally in top view, it will not be converted into two identical halves. In front view only it is possible to cut in this way centrally. In top view only vertical center line we should show. So accordingly now midpoints you have to locate here and construct both the center lines. Now this line I will produce over top view area also. For further construction it is required in future. Okay. So this task also we have finished, fulfilled. Means center line also we have located here. Now after this what we have to do? We should again concentrate over the direction of X now. Okay. Which faces will appear, just we will discuss, and accordingly we will pick from there and try to place there. Just see now. Some of the geometrical constructions are also required. These corners will be completed by that parallel method. We will see how to finish. See now, at a glance what will appear in the direction of X? This biggest, largest plate which is on the right extreme end of this object. So it will appear, that is 100 by 100. It is here. But all the corners, whether those are sharp? No. All the corners are, 4 corners are 50. Means those are chamfered one. 15 mm radius will be provided at these corners. That too, just now I have told you, geometrical construction method by parallel line method, we can get corners cut with this quarter curvatures. Okay, quarter circular curvatures. Now see, what we have to do? Plate we have to fit here. And centrally we should start with center. Centrally one hole is provided, that is through hole. 5, 10. Diameter of the hole is 10 and it is cut in this way. Width wise means through the entire object, when its depth will not be mentioned in case of hole. In that case one should consider that such kind of hole is cut throughly. Through drill has been produced in that object, means entire object has been throughly drilled. So depth is not mentioned. So accordingly now this hole that is in the direction of X, what will appear? Centrally 10 mm diameter hole will appear. So I will first of all construct that 10 mm diameter hole. Diameter is 10 mm. So accordingly 10 mm diameter hole I will fit it here. Around that what is there? 20 by 20, this square surface, this will appear. So again 20 by 20. By scale properly, by using roll and draw, all the geometrical instruments are with you. So precisely one should construct without any laziness. Okay. So 20 by 20, this square at the center, 10 mm diameter hole, that also we have shown. This is phi 60, the cylindrical part, plate, which is fitted just over this square plate, is of diameter 60. Okay, so radius will be 30. So about this point only, by compass only, you have to complete that circle carrying 30 mm radius. So diameter will be 60. Okay. So I will finish this by, I have to use the circle boldness somewhat. So by freehand I have drawn, but it is not allowed to construct such kind of perfect circles by without instruments. For you, I am telling you, this should be completed by compass only. Okay, yes. So at a glance, this circle will be appearing, this square that I have shown, this elliptical in 3D, but it is converted into circular in 2D. Okay, that last time we have discussed. Anything which is appearing elliptical in 3D, it is naturally circular in 2D. Okay, now last task is create the curvatures at all the four corners carrying 15 mm radius. Then how to fit those curvatures? Parallel method we have learned. To connect the two lines to angle, the angle may be acute, it may be right angle, or it may be obtuse angle. How to connect those lines by curvatures of given radius, that we have learned while geometrical construction chapter was going on. Okay, so accordingly now what we have to do? 15 mm radius is there. So 15 mm departed parallel lines vertically as well as horizontally. We have to first of all construct. This much is 20. So 15 will be this much. In this way. Similarly, horizontally also 15. Okay. Same procedure we carry out at all the four corners. 15 mm departed lines, construction lines parallel to areas. Okay. So intersecting points of these construction lines are the positions or points where one should put the needle of your compass, and about those points in this way only. Just I am showing you. Just you observe this corner. I am carried out that activity of cornering. Just see, needle of the compass you have to put here and complete that curvature, quarter curvature in this way. Similarly, at all the corners, go on finishing same curvatures in this way and in this way. Got it? So now I will make it fair. You should use compass, scale, freehand. I am constructing, but you are not allowed to construct anything freehand. You have to face the exam, not me. That's why each and everything, whatever I am telling you, you should follow perfectly. Okay, so this much part in this way only is front or elevation will be appearing. Just see, anything is left over? Nothing, I think so. Just see, centrally this 10 mm diameter hole that I have shown here. About that, this square appearing rhombus, as because it is a 3D, but actually it is in 2D, it is square 20 by 20. About that, this circle of 60 mm diameter, that also you have fitted, and ultimately this square plate, that too chamfered one. Okay, carrying 10 mm radii at all the corners. 15 mm radius at all the corners. Okay, in this way the front view is finished. Front view is completed. Now we will move towards its construction of top view. Okay, so now blindly just you have to stretch the projection lines from all the centers, all the elements which are appearing in the front view. Just you have to project it down. Just now see here. Observe carefully what I am doing. From all the diameters, center line I have projected earlier. This square also I am going to project here. Similarly, 10 mm diameter hole, that is cylindrical hole, that also I will show it here. Yes, each and everything has been well projected down by projection lines which are carrying 0.2 mm thickness. Means this blue chalk I have used as because these lines should be very faint. Okay, very faint. Only visible outline should be shown. The name itself of the line is visible outline. It should be visible. The rest of the things should be very faint. So accordingly, projection lines I have drawn here. Now just you observe this figure in the direction of X. For front view you have seen. In the same direction, but from top you have to observe. From top. What is going to appear to you? Just carefully observe from top. At a glance, first of all, this strip will appear in top view. This strip. After that, just below that, this curvature. But though it is curved in nature, that cylindrical part, when we will observe from top, it will give the effect of horizontal strip only, that is rectangular strip. Curvature will not appear in top view. It has appeared in front view, this curvature. In top view, only strip will appear rectangular. Okay, about this circular part. And what about this? Again, just below that, this will be constructed. L by W, L by W, L by W. All these elements carrying L by W of all the three parts, we have to fit it here. So right from this plate, I will start. From top you will observe exactly at the upper part, this strip you have to finish carrying 25 mm width. This should be fitted here. So that 25 mm, first of all, I will mark just from this point here. 25 mm. 25 plus 25 plus 40. This much will be 40. Okay. Yes. So that strip now I will make it fair. Rectangular strip carrying 25 mm length and width as length is 100 and width is 25. Width is 25, length is 100. It will appear. This curvature also, it will not be appearing in top. All the curved parts while observing from top, it will give the just strip effect, that is rectangular effect. Those curvatures have been appeared in front view, that we have shown here. Curvatures, curvature. Okay, but in top view, only strips you have to show. Just below this strip of diameter 60 mm. So we have projected this down. Only thickness, that is width 25 mm you have to mark. Same 25 I will mark it here. Below this 25 mm vertically we should run. Make it fair. Make it horizontal and finish this. So this part is nothing but this strip. Curved part, we will observe from top. It should give the effect like this. It will give the effect like this. Projection lines you should maintain very faint. Those lines should not be very dark. Okay. Now just below that, this surface now we have to show. This surface. Okay. It is projected here. Now just you have to make fair this much part over. All the visible things in top view we have shown. In front view, nothing was invisible. All the things were visible, nothing was hidden. But in top view, something is hidden. You just observe it and tell me what is not visible while observing from top. This cylindrical hole carrying 10 mm diameter, it is drilled in this way throughout this object, but in top view, it will not be appearing at all. So the effect of dash medium thick line, invisible effect of that hole, we should show. As it is a cylindrical, this has been projected here. So right from here, that too we have discussed that depth when it is not mentioned, one should consider it is truly drilled. So the dash medium thick lines should run right from this back surface up to this front surface. Dash medium thick lines one should show in this way. Those projection lines you have to convert into dash median thick lines. So this is nothing but those dash median thick lines departed 10 mm. What those are reflecting, there is a truly drilled hole in that object. So this has been finished top view image. We have completed the top view image. Or another one word is there, that is plan. Another one term is there, plan. In civil engineering, instead of front view and top view, all are practicing to say elevation and plan. Likewise, this is elevation, this is plan. Or simply it is a front view and it is top view. Now we should switch for constructing its end view, that is profile view, that is side view. Which one is that? Right hand side view. Okay, so this space has been reserved at the early stage only for right hand side view. Okay, so now what we have to do? Just project from front view all the position lines, steps, corners, cylinders, whatever it may be from front view, that is from VP or VP. Similarly, cross projection lines you will get while projecting these horizontally constructed or extended projection lines up to RL. From that, by compass only about O, you have to tilt about O through 90 degrees, and those will be tilted through 90 degrees and from VRL to HRL. After that, again vertically up we have to run, we have to make them to extend. So I will start projecting all these steps horizontally. First of all, from all the steps up to VRL, and now about the O is nothing but the point of intersection of both the reference lines, HRL and VRL. Now about O, now you have to rotate those horizontally running projection lines from VRL up to HRL. From VRL up to HRL. Likewise, go on finishing S. Okay, now you have to extend them up, these projection lines. Now you have to extend in upward direction in this way above the HRL. S. Now horizontally from front view, you have to extend all the projection lines. This is the center line, diameter of the cylindrical part. This is the end line, base line. So accordingly, first of all, I will show the center line. Inside view also, only one center line one can show. In this way, we are observing only one horizontal center line will run. Okay. Now cross projection lines, just you have to make highlight all the corners. First of all, at a glance, when you will observe from this direction, what will be appearing, what will be reflecting from those particular parts or elements of the object. Now exactly at the right extreme side, only this vertical plate will be appearing, carrying 25 by 25 is width, height is 100. Essential elements are W by H for side, W by H for side. So W by H, 25 by 100, that strip will appear exactly at the right extreme. We have got that location here. Just see, plate projections horizontally, plate projections cross in this way. So this is nothing but that particular plate which is located exactly at the right extreme part, right extreme side of the element. So inside you, again those curvatures will not be appearing, only vertical rectangular strip will appear like this. Again these corners which are cornered one, quarter circular, those will give that image of quarter circularity in front view only, not in top view, not inside. So only strip it will appear like this. Okay, this is about this right extreme square plate of 100 by 100. Now just left to this strip, this cylindrical part carrying same 25 width. Again this curvature, it will not affect of curvature. Only vertical strip of 25 width and height will be 60. It will be appearing. Curvature will not be appearing in side view also. in this direction. Okay, so that way we have project. Now reverse positions we have to take, extend from this cylinder we have taken here. So naturally this is nothing but that cylindrical plate carrying 25 mm width and diameter as 16, 25 by 16. Okay. Now left to this surface will be appearing. This surface will be appearing. Carrying width is how much? 40. Height is 20. 40 by 20. So that I haven't projected. You can project. Instead of using scale, we should get its cross projections. It will help you a lot. Once again, I am uttering the same sentence that projection lines and center lines are your best friends. So those are helping you a lot. Now this is nothing but its side effect of that. This square rod we can say, carrying 20 by 20 as its dimensions, that is length 20, height 20 and width as 40 mm, that will be fitted exactly at the center here. Again, inside you, that cylindrical hole is also not appearing at all. This hole is only appearing in front view. In top view, it will be given reflecting its dotted effect. Similarly, inside you also, as it is not visible to the observer, one should show the dotted effect or dash medium thick line effect. Horizontally, it should run throughout this object. 10 mm is its diameter, so naturally 5 mm above this, 5 mm below this, or either by mark by scale or projection lines will help you. You can stage the positions reverse from this hole in this way, or by scale also you can mark, you can mark these points and now just go on producing those dash medium thick lines throughout the width of the object, left extreme edge to right extreme edge. Left to right you have to show dash medium thick lines, so that now the entire side view also has been finished here. Okay, so this is nothing but right hand side view image which is drawn on left of the front view. Right hand side view image, RHS, front view, top view and right hand side image. Okay, now leftover part is its dimensioning. Now we will finish that task also. So we'll start with front view. All the corners and curvatures should be shown where those are visible to the observer. Dotted lines should not be preferred for showing dimensions, that one should take care of. So R15, all corners, we can say all corners. This diameter of central plate, that also we can show here in this front view only, front view itself, 560. This small hole, again I will produce the dimension line here, and that 510 cylindrical hole. All the curvatures we have finished there. Now square, the height of the square rod we will finish inside. How much it is? 20 mm. Similarly, its width that I will show you. It is again 20. Plate width, both the strips width, that is this is length, yes, 20. Width is how much? 25. This is 25, again this is also 25. Remaining part of this rod, it is carrying 40 mm length. 40. Okay. So plate length, that is 100 mm. And plate height, that height I can show here also. It is also 100 mm. Inside you can show its height also. Now these dimension lines should be drawn at least 10 mm away from the visible outline of the any view. Okay, it should be more than 10 mm, 12, 15, whatever may be the distance we can maintain, but less than 10 it's not allowed at all. That one should keep in mind. Okay, width is clear here. Width is clear here. Once I have shown width here, no need to show here. Repeated dimensions will not be entertained by giving more marks. That one should keep in mind. Once length is clear here, don't repeat, don't show it here. Width is shown here, don't show it here. Height I have shown here, don't show it here. Okay, so I think all the dimensions we have covered here. So front view image, top view image, and right hand side view image. This is the solution which was expected from the narration. Figure shows pictorial view of an object in the direction of x. Draw its front view image, its top view image, and respective means right hand side view image. All the three figures we have finished here successfully. Okay, naming is also completed. Vertical plane, horizontal plane, one should write here. Don't forget to write there. It indicates by which method of construction you have finished this exercise. Okay.